Hello everyone, 065 here. Today I have an unboxing and a review of the World Tech Toys Mech full function infrared RC robot. Now, I don't usually make videos on these particular robots as they're not really my favorites at all. Like, I don't like these kinds that much, but if I find them for cheap enough, I'll usually pick them up. I mean, it's still a robot, so why not? So I picked this up at Goodwill today for about $12.99, brand new in the box, and I'm really surprised it was that cheap given how Goodwill likes to overprice on a lot of their toys that are like severely broken to the point where you're like, okay. And the price on them is like $10 and almost above retail for some of them. Like I've seen a few Astrobots and um the robot dinosaur that goes with it for almost about $7 to $15 occasionally, depending, because during the Christmas seasons when they're really expensive for some reason. Anyways, with this kind of robots, like I said, I'm not a big fan of them just because they have motorized wheels and they don't do much. It's always the exact same thing. We have gesture control, a basic remote control, either same voice, same sounds, and all that stuff. I mean, when I was growing up, I would use to play with these kind of robots. I would just walk and spin, and honestly, I think those things are much cooler than these modern motorized wheel robots. But again, different time period now. Anyway, so let's go ahead and unbox this. Now I will mention, I don't know what the camera shows. Like I can see it from the back screen, but as I move this, it might be out frame. But you know what? This is just something to do for fun. I normally don't do stuff like this, but I figured, you know what? Why not? Why not give this a shot? If you guys like this, I might consider doing more unboxings like this. Alright, let's go ahead. Now, usually these kind of robots, whenever they show up online, they're not cheap either. They're like pretty expensive, which is why I usually never buy them brand new off the internet, because I know I can almost tend to find them for a little less secondhand. I mean, the more common ones I tend to see are the ones that they are called the Cadiwetas, or for a lot of people that know, they're bootleg nows. What's back here? Because the box doesn't want to stand up on its own. So what I find really interesting with the packaging on this fella is on the sides that hold the flaps, they are riveted, which is kind of impressive given the fact that for generic robots like these, they don't go through that much with the packaging. So the fact there's rivets to hold this, like, pretty much the whole thing is held with rivets. That's interesting. It's usually just tape. Like, why do you have to go extra with it? Alright, so in the box, you receive a little baggie that contains the instruction manual, charging cord, strap, and 3 watch batteries, or button batteries as I like to call them. The strap is for the watch right here at the top, and that's what the batteries are for. Controller does not have any batteries, so I'll have to put them in there. Hopefully the robot has a charge, because I really don't feel like charging it, given the fact it's a bit late here right now. So let me go ahead and free him from the box. I could easily snip these, but I didn't grab my cutters, so just a very janky way. Let's see here. Come on. Alright, you know what? Let me go get my cutters. I'll be right back. Alright, somehow I didn't find my cutters, so I'm going to use scissors for this procedure. Fun. It's zip tied so no one steals it. I don't know who the heck would want to steal this thing. I will say it looks kind of interesting. I'm just hoping. The one thing that always disappoints me with these kind of robots is the music they play. Like, a lot of them aren't just that great. Some of them are pretty good. Others, not so much. I mean, I will say this. I once collaborated with Ruko, and they reached out to me asking if I could review one of their robots, and I was like, sure. So they sent me a free sample to review, And honestly, they told me to like make it look nice and everything, like, you know, exciting. They told me they wanted to have kids in there, and the only kids I could think of were my girlfriend's siblings. And I can honestly tell you, it's, how do I put this in a very nice way? The robot, it was a big robot. It's like this, but like bigger. And when you have a robot like one of these, but much much bigger, you would think like, oh yeah, this is gonna be epic. But then when you realize in their time period when you're reviewing this, there's much far better toy robots. Like modern toy robots are better than that, and you just don't know how to say nice things about it. Like the robot itself was not cheap. It was like $200, and it was a robot that was able to, it had motorized wheels. The arms were entirely mechanical, and the waist was mechanical too. I mean, that's, yes, I had a lot of moving motors, but with that, for $200, you could get yourself a secondhand RoboSen robot if you looked hard enough, and that says a lot. And so I made the video, and you know, I don't actually have it published because it did go. They liked it, but they wanted me to change up a few things, and I just never got around to doing it. Just because it's like I can't say really anything nice about it, knowing that there's far more better robots than it. And with it being $200, it's like no, absolutely not. I'm sorry, but there's nothing good I could say about it. If it was a whole different robot that wasn't one of these kinds, then maybe that would be a different story. But as you know, and a lot of people got sent these things to review, and a lot of them I think said a lot of positive things. And honestly, on my end, if I had the heart, I would say a lot more negative things because it played a lot of copyright music. Of course, it was a semi-win-win for my girlfriend's end because it played Daft Punk, at least one of the songs from Daft Punk, and she likes Daft Punk, so that's about the only good thing that came out of it. All right, so we have it out of the box. Here's the robot, and then here we have the remote. Here's a little bit of the remote. You guys can see it. Although something I'm noticing is, it doesn't have the Windows logo on here. One of the other robots that's similar to this actually had the Windows logo. Oh, it does have a light. Okay. Well, how can I get this thing to? See, we'll put it on top of its box, and hopefully it's not too tall. Too tall? Oh, perfect. All right. Let's see. Let's hope it has some charge.
Dangerous wanderer, my planet was destroyed 5,000 years ago, and now you are my only existing. I am willing to leave no means to protect you and accompany you. Now keep orders to me. If you ask me what I can do, I can sing songs. Are you having fun?
Okay. Well, this is definitely copyrighted, so that's great. Oh my gosh, quit killing yourself. Alright, so let me go ahead and put them on the floor because I just realized that I could, since I don't have the camera facing me, I actually could have demoed this on the floor. So let me change the angle. Alright, now we're at a better angle, and
Master, come and play with me.
Shut up. Okay, we get it. You roll around. Where are you going? Okay, let's turn you around.
Turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
All right. So as you heard during the beginning, is that he plays a song, a copyright song that my girlfriend likes, so now this is another win-win on her behalf. For me, still not impressed. But now I'm probably gonna not get this video monetized just because of this freaking thing. So I was like, great.
Remove obstacles.
All right, let's move you over here, and let's see what else you can do. Let's see. We got volume up.
Maximum volume. Minimum volume. Maximum volume.
All right, let's see. Let's do slide
Back
backwards.
up. Back up. I fear this.
Apparently there's a switching.
It seems something going on in the front. We need to evacuate. Move forward.
I'm not sure what speed switching is,
Turn
but
right. Turn left.
all right, let's see. Walk forward.
Dangerous wanderer. Feel us. Fall back.
What I find funny is that the sound effects that this robot uses are that are used in a lot of robots. I have a small one called Cool Man, and one of the sound effects is when this thing slides forward or backwards.
Turn left.
Well, actually, any direction. All right, let's see. You got ABC, you got story, you got dance, and you got robot language. Let's see robot language. It's probably R2D2 noises.
Are you sure to listen? I think you cannot understand. Our language is like this.
Yep, but what did I say?
This sentence means how are you in our place?
Last I checked, that doesn't really mean much. The only people that can understand R2D2 is Luke Skywalker and anyone else on that team. I don't think that means, like, whatever he just said. That doesn't. Every single robot always has R2D2 noises, and they call it robot language. Yes, it is a language in a robot, but
something extremely offensive in their language.
exactly, just like the whole minion situation. I mean, here, give me 1 second. I mean, for crying out loud, this thing says the exact same thing, and these were, like, not the earliest of these motorized wheel robots, because they've been around for, like, decades, as far as I know, but this was one of the first to have the whole R2D2 robot language thing, so, yeah. It's an overused idea. Anyway, let's go with story. Let's see how bad the stories
My
are.
planet was invaded. We fought hard. Unfortunately, we failed. The enemy destroyed my planet.
Well, that's
Only
depressing.
I drifted to the Earth. I've lost my homeland, and you are my only remaining little friend. Let me accompany you all the time.
Well, that story was very touching. Unfortunately, someone didn't want you and donated you to Goodwill.
Turn left. Turn left. Turn left.
Okay, what's ABC? So far, you haven't disappointed me with the voice due to the fact that usually some robots have more than one voice and they're absolutely terrible. But in this case,
Keep silent.
let's see.
On the Earth, English is a quite important course indeed. It can help you to make communications with your friends from all over the world. If you don't understand, I can teach you some.
Which country's landmark is Eiffel Tower?
You know what? I'm already disappointed even more now. Alright, let's go with music. Let's see what copyright songs are in this thing. We already got one songs from Owl City, so let's see what else we
Unlike
have.
my present life, let me sing a joyful song for you.
Oh, golly. I don't know, but there's no singing.
I think of my homeland. Let me sing a sad song for you.
A sad song? Why a sad song? Now that would be fitting. 'Cause that's pretty sad for this, how this thing is.
I feel full of strength. Let me sing an exciting song for you.
Oh yeah! Dun, 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 dun. We got the pirate robot now. Definitely not definitely not copyrighted. Alright, get back here.
Pull back.
Get back here, you copyright infringement robot, you.
There's something going on in front.
Yes, it's a Wii Fit balance board.
Hush. Keep silent.
If I could, I would throw something at you, but since I just bought you, I'm not doing that.
Turn right.
Alright, what else do you have?
I like my present life. Let me sing a joyful song for you.
Oh, you only have 3 songs? Okay, what about
Did he
dance?
say, unlike my present life, let me sing a joyful song to you?
I guess.
Bro has mega depression.
Yeah, this is the most depressing thing ever. Alright, let's see, what about dance? Okay. Oh, great. You know this one?
That's Owl City. I'm true. Those are all Owl City. I love it.
Are you having fun? You got the right to play.
Okay, well,
Holy crap. That's cool.
this thing literally plays nothing but Owl City.
Oh, are we going to explore something?
Okay, I realized that if you hold the buttons, if you hold the buttons down, he'll continuously go. And if you're wondering what he's doing, as mentioned earlier, as well, all of these failure bots, as I call them, they all have gesture control. So you can do this, this, this. Bruh. And something I'm realizing, he has another button on his chest. What does this do? Oh, that just stops him. Okay. Something I am curious is, what does demo do?
Dancing has been always my strength.
Ah.
The dances that I know are beyond count.
Yeah, that's different. I feel like this is another copyright song too, so I'm not surprised. Wait. No! Why would you have this song in a kid's toy? I thought this song has been exiled decades ago.
Wait, what is this song?
I can't say the title, but if anyone who remembers those like crazy dancers where they kind of move from side to side, backwards and forward, came in a variety of different animals like a giraffe, a donkey, a lion, you guys will know what I'm talking about, especially for a lot of you bootleg collectors that currently collect these, and any senior bootleg collectors that also collect these will know what song I'm talking about. And it's like, why in a kid's toy? Alright, anyways, what else do we have?
I hear that this song is very hot on your earth.
What? What? Venga Boys?
Yes.
And a modern robot? Okay, I'm not as mad. This video is so not getting monetized. I'm not gonna make anything of this. Alright.
Oops, it's urgent now. I have to stop singing. I'm not in a good mood. I don't want to sing.
What? Sing!
Dancing has been always my strength. The dances that I know are beyond count. I hear that this song is very hot on your earth.
On hot on the what?
On Earth.
Oh.
Oops, it's urgent now. I have to stop singing.
Okay, so he has 3 other additional, well, 2 I guess you could say. So that's kind of interesting and very strange. Alright, get back over here.
Move it. Let's roll out.
You're not Optimus Prime, dude. I'm sorry they didn't get you a part in the Transformers movie, but there's probably a good reason to why.
You wanted to be in Transformers 1.
Yep, but they were like, no. Alright, so let's do the whole programming thing.
Well, now, please add in the orders that you would like to give. Move forward. It seems something going on in the front. Turn left. Turn right. Attention. Something is going on in the front.
Oh no.
to the front. Fall back. Turn left. Turn right.
Alright, so that's what programming does. And I'm pretty sure y'all are going to be very curious, or, well, actually are curious about the little watch piece it comes. So let me go ahead, get that out of the packaging, get the batteries in, and then I'll show you what that one does. Because there's a few other additional features that it has, which I find funny for something like this, given the fact he's not really fast, he's pretty slow. And this is a common feature that a lot of other toy robots
Master, come and play with me.
Yeah.
that a lot were able to do a little better, but it was more sensible because they were faster. So give me one moment. Alright, we're back. I got the batteries in the little funky watch. So if you look at this closely, you'll see there's similar buttons on as a remote -1. That being followed. That's the feature I'm talking about that a lot of more higher end robots would contain. But it's mainly because there were, like, for example, Chip was able to do it because he's fast. Robodash, I think is the name of the other one, also did it, which isn't as fast, which is shut up, and so forth. So let's see what this does.
Go ahead. I am following you.
Hey yo. Hey yo. What's going on?
I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. Oh, okay. I see what it is doing now. So the remote's constantly blinking for follow. This thing sucks at it. Dude. Bro, he's stuck in a loop.
Dancing has been always my passion. Keep silent. Fall back.
Get back over here. Alright, so let's turn them off. So, what did we learn today? These things are not worth 50 bucks online. This dog over here is attacking me. And also, copyrighted. I can understand why finding videos of these particular ones tend to be hard to find. I mean, I'm almost positive they're really common. I just don't look for them. But especially trying to find them with the full-fledged audio being shown so you know what it plays. But it makes sense why half the time they're muted, or at least have something playing on the background, because all these are usually copyrighted. I mean, whenever I'm trying to find modern toy robots that intrigue me, and they don't ever make a full video showing the audio, it becomes like a gamble. Like, oh well, I don't know what this plays. Like I have this one transforming airplane that I bought more recently to use as I use a chip from it for a robot. I found identical videos of it, but every single stinking one has audio over it, and it makes sense why. Because just about all of these toys have copyright music, and since with the technology we have nowadays, especially YouTube's technology, is now able to pick up songs almost immediately on toys. It's a much more bigger problem, and for anyone who's monetized, you won't make anything on it, and it'll probably become a video that's really popular because it falls on the topic of these kind of toys. So, I mean, yeah, back in the day, like in the early 2000s and whatnot, toys would still use copyrighted music, but once YouTube became a thing, there wasn't much technology to YouTube to where you can get copyrighted for using copyrighted music. It was a very common thing back then, versus nowadays that if you're like filming something somewhere and music gets caught, even if it's just a very split second of it, copyright strike, just like that, or they block your whole video, which is absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the World Tech Toys Mega Mech robot. I would go through the charging details, but I don't feel like charging this thing. I just have it for the collection purpose. It's not something like I play with every day. It's just a little novelty. So after this video, he'll probably go back in his box and probably be forgotten about for the next 10 years or so. No, I'm just kidding. At some point, I'm going to bring out all these other failure robots and probably have a video of all of them going nuts. But until I can find a remote to control a few of the other ones, that video will not be much of a thing until then. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If there's any other robots you guys want me to review, anything like this or other things, just let me know. And if I ever happen to find secondhand, then I'll probably consider it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give Mech RC like 10 likes.
Mech RC.
Anyways, goodbye.